Hey everyone, it's Strange Michael. I hope you're doing well today. I have a movie review here for a film that I was really excited for that got poor reviews left and right, and I thought it would be just a disappointing movie, according to what other people had said, to them, but actually it's not that. It's just a straight-out bad movie. This stars Adam Driver, and it's written and directed by the guys who did Haunt, The Boogeyman, and A Quiet Place Part 1, I assume. I don't think they did Part 2. But anyway, it's called 65. It came out last year, 2023. It's about an hour and a half long, too. And I love Adam Driver. I'm a huge fan of his. Kylo Ren is the best thing about the Star Wars sequel trilogy, so I was all down for this, because he's one of my favorites in that franchise now. And this was basically Adam Driver in a sci-fi movie fighting dinosaurs on the planet Earth 65 million years ago. Now, the film doesn't want you to know that, but within the first 10-15 minutes of the film, you find that out already. And as he wanders around with his plasma gun thing, he thinks he's the only survivor. He finds out a little girl that looks like she's probably 13, 14, 15 years old, who's supposed to be playing like the mentality of like an 8-year-old or a 6-year-old. She doesn't even speak English like he does. I think she speaks Spanish. I don't know. So he's already having struggles with how to communicate with her, but the film doesn't even utilize that well, nor does it utilize the 65 million years ago thing with the pitch of a dinosaur sci-fi movie. It's kind of a great concept when it comes to like a Turok movie or something like that. Dino Crisis, I've heard, is another thing that this film is sampling from, supposedly. But let me tell you, everything that could be done poorly about this movie was done poorly. Adam Driver has nothing to work with in this movie, which is a big shame to me. The little girl in here, she's in a lot of stuff now, like Star Wars, I believe, too. I think she played young Ahsoka. I could be wrong about that, matter of fact. But anyway, who cares? The movie's bad. It's real bad. Not disappointing, bad. I'm disappointed because of how bad it was. The movie itself, I expected to have a lot of action sequences and fights and stuff, and kind of have a sci-fi horror feel. And to be fair, it does have a little bit of a sci-fi adventure horror element to it, but is it good? No. It's a massive disappointment, man, in my personal opinion, and I'm kind of crushed about it, to be honest with you. I was expecting something really fun and engaging and creepy and scary. There's a couple of really well-utilized shots, but to be fair, a lot of the CGI that has to be used for this, because there's practically no practical effects in this film aside from the woods they shot in, which was probably somebody's backyard, for God's sake. Most of the CGI shots and stuff just look bad. They look like pre-Jurassic Park CGI dinosaurs. That's how bad we're talking. We're talking 90s CGI dinosaur effects, and it's horrible. I don't know if it was a budget issue or what. I do not believe for 2 seconds that this is the real original script adapted to screen that we got from the guys who wrote Haunt, which is one of the best horror films in years, A Quiet Place, another one of the best horror films in years, and The Boogeyman, which I just reviewed the other maybe 3-4 weeks ago, and I thought it was really solid for what it was, even though it was a Lights Out ripoff. I refuse to believe that any of this movie was the original script from these guys. These are not poor writers. They're incredibly talented. They've done some great memorable things like I just mentioned to you. I refuse that they wrote and directed a movie this poorly. I refuse it. I will not acknowledge that. I think it's bullshit. It's studio nonsense, in my opinion. I would be willing to bet that there's some kind of ghostwriter on this project. I don't care how much in control they were. This feels like studio interference, the movie, like Amazing Spider-Man 2 studio interference. Anyway, I was hoping it'd be good. I am massively crushed about how bad this movie was, because I was the only person rooting for this film. I saw it on Netflix finally, and damn, what a horrible movie. Anyway, if I had to rate 65 on a 5-star basis, one of the most misutilized Adam Driver movies ever, I'd give it like... Frankly, I don't really think I liked anything about it, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm going to go with my instincts. I'm going to give it a 1 out of 5 stars. Because it's laughable sometimes, the way they try to have Adam Driver and this little girl communicate and stuff. It is embarrassing, and I can't believe how bad it was. But I'm going to give it a 1 out of 5 stars. Yeah, it's a modern-day, pretty shot movie, but does it really matter? No, you don't get these massive landscape shots or anything like that. You don't even get, like, shots from the sky, whatever that's called. Drone shots, that's what I'm thinking. You don't even get things like that in this movie. it's always on the ground, right there with these characters, but you're not really getting character development from them. Adam Driver's character has like a sick daughter, which is kind of nice, but after that, you really don't get much more about him aside from his survival instinct to protect himself, this little girl, and to get home to his kid. And that's it. But is it really there? No. Is it really there in your face most of the time? Not really. It's bad. As a sci-fi film, as an adventure movie, everything that it could be bad in its own genres, the many genres that it's a part of, it's bad. Anyway, have you seen it? What do you think about 65? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I feel like most people think this is a bad film. But anyway, thank you all for watching, guys. God bless you all. Sorry for taking so long to get a new video out to you. I've kind of been watching a lot of stuff from my backlog of TV shows and stuff like that, so I'm kind of working my way down the list. I do have a very interesting review after this review for Spirited Away, which I had never seen, and I do consider that to be a horror movie, so hopefully you'll like that. But anyway, thank you all for watching, guys. God bless you all. Catch you later, and goodbye.